We're going to look at the Monday night football game and the matchup tonight between the unbeaten Raiders and the 2-1 Chargers, who have been impressive at times this season as well, beating Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs. Vegas has won 4 straight Monday night games. They've been underdogs in all 4 of those games, and they are slight underdogs tonight. Let's get some winning picks for Monday Night Football with Pete Prisco and Sportsline's Larry Hartstein, who joins us from the Caesars Sportsbook at Prairie Meadows in Iowa. The Chargers, Larry, favored by 3 against the 3-0 Raiders. Give us your best Raiders prop for this game.
Well, I'm going to look at the Raiders scoring, which has been a little bit inflated due to 2 overtime games, and now they're facing a Chargers team that frustrated the Chiefs and held them to 24. That frustrated the Cowboys and held them to 20, and also allowed Washington only 16 points. No quarterback has thrown for over 250 yards against Brandon Staley's team. As Pete well knows, with Derwin James on the back end, this is a completely different defense. I'm going to go under 24.5 points, the team total for the Raiders.
All right, and Pete, you're going with the player prop for the Raiders. What do you like?
I am, and if you look at the Raiders, and he mentioned how good that defense is playing, but the Raiders are one of the best teams at driving the ball down the field. They have 13 plays of 25 yards or more in the passing game. I think they'll get 1 here, 1 or 2, and the guy who would do that would be Henry Ruggs. I think he's going over his number in terms of yards. He's going to get over 44.5. So I really like Henry Ruggs to hit a couple deep shots down the field.
46.5 is our number, Pete. You still good with the 46.5?
Yeah, he's going to get 80.
Okay. I mean, he got 78 last week, got 113 the week before that. So that looks like it could be a pretty good bet. How about for a Chargers prop, Larry? What do you like?
I'm going to look at Mike Williams. You know, Joe Lombardi came over from New Orleans, and he has like a Michael Thomas clone, and he's feeding him the ball. 31 targets in 3 games. They used to use him downfield or in the red zone. Now he's in the slot. He's doing intermediate routes. This guy has exploded, averaging 98 yards per game. He's gone over this all 3 games. So I'm going over 74.5 yards for Mike Williams.
Okay, and Pete, you're also looking at a receiving total here, but not from a quote-unquote pass catcher.
No, I'm going with Austin Eckler. I think when you look at the makeup of the Raiders, they have real problems in terms of being able to cover the backs. They gave 13 catches in 3 games so far to the running backs, and we know Eckler's going to be a big part of what the Chargers want to do. If you look at those linebackers, KJ Wright, up in the years, doesn't run that well. Denzel Perryman, much more of a run thumper, doesn't cover very well. Corey Littleton struggles in coverage as well. So I think you're going to get Eckler into the passing game. He's going to easily get over this number. I think he's going to get near 60, 65 in this game.
All right, how about the game total? It's set at 51.5, Larry. You don't particularly like any play on that number. What do you like during the game on a scoring total?
Yeah, guys, I found something interesting with the first quarter. You know, the Raiders have had 9 scoreless opening drives, and they're really trying to work on that and get off to faster starts, but it hasn't happened yet. And the Chargers, they went 3 and out last week, also threw an interception on their first 2 drives. They're averaging 3.3 points. The Raiders averaging 1.7 points in the first quarter. You look at the total for the first quarter, it's 10 shaded under. And then you look at the referee crew with John Hussey. They're an under team. They've had 3 games this year, 3 points, 6 points, 7 points. Let's go under 10 in the first quarter.
See, that's next level stuff from Sportsline's Larry Hartstein. Pete, do you ever look at the officials and the referee matchup when you're picking these games?
Oh, I look and see who's calling penalties. Of course, you have to, and see if the offense is going to score, if they're going to call holding penalties, and you have to look at the crews. And but yeah, I didn't look at the crew in this game, but I'm going the opposite of him. I think this is going. I think this is going up and down the field. And the reason I think it's going up and down the field is because these 2 quarterbacks are playing at such a high level right now. Herbert, they talked about, sophomore slump. Nope, goodbye. That went away in Kansas City. And on the other side, Derek Carr is lighting it up. So I know both defensive coordinators are good and the schemes are good, but I think the skill players and the quarterbacks will come to play tonight. I like the over in the game, and I also like the Chargers to win and cover the number.
Oh, slippery Pete there. You know, I set you up. Of course you got to look at the official. Now, I don't know the officials for this game, but come on, Pete. Come on. Hey, let's get a pick here. Pete, you
I
just
haven't done
gave
my
us
work
yours.
on the game yet. It takes time.
Well, come on. What are you talking about? This is the last game of the week. The game's
I'm
tonight. We're asking
doing
you
my
for your
analysis for the evening show tonight, right now, going through all the tape and everything else.
A little
Come on,
too early
Chris.
for Pete.
You know how that plays.
Pete, it's afternoon here. It's an hour earlier where Larry's at in Iowa, and he's already got you lapped here. Larry, what do you like against the spread tonight?
Well, I'm going to go with Pete. Even though the Raiders are going to have the home field advantage and they're undefeated, let's look at that. 2 overtime wins. They took care of Ben Roethlisberger and Jacoby Brissett. I'm much more impressed with what the Chargers have done, especially when you look at what the Chiefs and Cowboys did yesterday and how the Chargers were able not to totally shut them down, but to frustrate them and make it difficult. I think Derek Carr, even though they have a great offense and they lead the league in yardage, is going to find it a little bit more difficult tonight. Brandon Staley is going to say, run the ball all day. And we know that that's not what wins in today's NFL. I'll take the Chargers, and I'll pick them to win by a touchdown.
Okay, Chargers -3 is the pick from both Larry and Pete Prisco here. Let's recap the picks from the guys. Larry coming to us live from Caesars Sportsbook, Prairie Meadows, just outside Des Moines. Larry likes the Raiders team total under 24.5. Mike Williams, over 74.5 receiving yards. Chargers -3. Doesn't love the total for the game, but loves the first quarter under 10. Pete Prisco likes the over and the Chargers -3, along with those two prop picks for over receiving yards for Ruggs and Eckler.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.